Dear journalists, distinguished colleagues, and esteemed guests, good morning. It's an honor to stand before you today and speak about something that connects us all, the power of storytelling and the urgent need for responsible climate reporting. This is because climate change is not just an environmental issue. It's a human story. It affects our homes, our health, our food, our livelihood. Here in Indonesia, we are already witnessing its impact. Prolonged floods in Kalimantan, devastating forest fires in Sumatra, and rising sea levels threatening our coastal communities. These are no longer a distant threat. They are happening now, and they need our attention. As journalists, especially like you at the radio, the voice of the nation, you have a crucial role in shaping public understanding. This is true both for climate mitigation, i.e. how to reduce emissions, and adaptation, i.e. how to live with the consequences of climate change we already feel. Your reporting influences how people perceive climate change, whether they see it as an overwhelming crisis or as a challenge that can be met with action and solutions. The UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has highlighted that while global media coverage of climate issues has increased significantly, misinformation and alarmist reporting continue to fuel confusion and even despair. Radio, your radio, holds a unique power in Indonesia. It reaches communities in remote areas where newspapers don't always arrive and internet access is limited. It is trusted, accessible, and immediate, allowing you to bring timely and factual stories to millions of listeners. But the challenge is this: how do we make climate change relevant to everyday life? How do we move beyond scientific jargon and political debates to stories that connect with the people who need them the most? This is why this workshop is important. Over the course of the sessions, you will hear from experts from UNDP, ILO, and UNEP who will share insights into global climate action, food security, green job, and sustainable energy. You will also take part in practical training sessions, learning how to simplify climate science, craft compelling narratives, and report on solutions that inspire action. The responsibility of a journalist like you is not just to inform, but to educate and empower. Climate reporting should be about hope and action, demonstrating solutions to problems. When farmers in Java find innovative ways to adapt to drought, that's a climate story. When coastal communities in Sulawesi build resilient defenses against rising sea levels, that's a climate story too. Indonesia has committed to reducing its emissions by 29% independently and by 41% with international support. But policy alone is not enough. People need to understand what is at stake and how they can contribute. This is where your work matters. I urge you, as the storytellers of our time, to take this responsibility seriously. Let us bridge the gap between science and society. Let us engage communities in climate action. And most importantly, let us use our voices, our platforms, and our influence to shape a more sustainable, informed, and prepared Indonesia. On behalf of the entire United Nations in Indonesia, I thank you for your dedication to climate reporting. Your stories matter. Let's work together to ensure they make a difference. Terima kasih banyak, and I look forward to your discussions today.